There's a relationship that's formed with a police dog that is multiplied significantly. The bottom line was that Ronan was with me 24 hours a day, no matter what. I mean, when I was at work, he was at work. When I was at home, he was at home. When we were on vacation, he was on vacation. What got me to write the book? It was therapy. I'm not the greatest person to probably talk about personal situations and emotional issues. I never was. I was having a hard time dealing with it. I was going through my own little personal hell. I probably had a lot of symptoms that I didn't even recognize, but it was creating some issues for me. I had been talking to a couple of people on the internet in the Basenji world, which is the Basenjis are now a dog that I really love and have a lot of fun with. One of the ladies, and I don't even remember her name now, she wrote me one time and she goes, you know, Jeff, I can tell by how you're writing that this is something that was really hard for you to deal with. And this is amazing what this dog did. She goes, you ought to write down these stories while you can now. She goes, you'll probably feel a little bit better about it, but more importantly, you're going to have a history that you can look back on later, you know, fondly. And I thought, well, that's kind of a cool idea. I said, I'll try it. And I just started writing on Word one day. First thing that I wrote is that I want to tell you a story. That's how it started. I think he wasn't even a year old yet, and we got called to a potential rape homicide. It was one of the first cases I wrote about in the book. They found her abandoned car in a cornfield and had been there for several days. What they were assuming was that we were going to come in and maybe find her body in the water somewhere. That didn't happen. Ronan picked up the trail, and we, again, to make a long story short, found her in some cattails hiding. My partner Steve, you know, he was a bike officer. He came running up to me. He says, "Jeff, I got the best story in the world. You got to hear this." He goes, "I stopped this blonde, and you know she's really beautiful, but I was going to write her a ticket anyway." As soon as I started writing the ticket, she tried to get out of it. And she looked at me and she goes, "You can't write me a ticket. I know one of your officers." Steve goes, "Okay, yeah, who is he? Right? What officer is it?" And she goes, "I know. Just give me a second. Ronan. That's it."